If you live outside of a big city and you have an emergency, well, there's a good chance a volunteer firefighter will answer your call. WRTV's Simmons tells us about the effort to attract more volunteers as soon as possible.
Every child has a dream job. Sergeant Jaden Hoffman of the Monroe Fire District is living his dream.
My mom and dad, as a kid, they took me up to the local fire department and they said, hey, go ask them.
After that knock on the door, the then 16-year-old trained to become a volunteer firefighter. He worked his way up the ladder and made firefighting his career.
When someone calls 911 and dispatch doesn't know who to send, they just send the fire department.
Even though Hoffman is paid, Monroe County still has a roster of volunteers ready to respond, including 78-year-old Joe McWhorter.
I started when I was 23. I helped organize back in 1969. Not quite as fast as I was, but other than that, I'm ready to go.
But who will be there when McWhorter hangs up the hose? He says finding new volunteers is much harder now than when he started.
So much different because you have to have more time. It takes so much time to get the schooling in, and everybody's busier now, and it's hard to do it.
But if you have the time, VFDs across Indiana want you to sign up. The State Fire Chiefs Association launched a website with a FEMA grant to attract potential firefighters with the click of a button. 80% of Indiana firefighters are volunteers, and the ones already in the truck need help because they are busy.
Every call we go on, it just poses a different problem to us, and we get to show up and try and figure out how to fix that issue.
Every county has people brave enough to put on this uniform. Indiana's VFDs just hope you're brave and motivated enough to knock on their door and ask for an application. In Monroe County, Simmons, WRTV.
There are a lot of volunteer opportunities out there. Indiana has more than 800 volunteer fire and rescue departments statewide.